I have this high energy. My energy is really addicting. I have like kids and people come up to me all the time and, kind of tell me their life story and, just kind of want to be near me. And it's because I feel safe. I have joy and high energy because I face my demons. So people feel safe around me. But I've walked alone most of my life. And, people don't understand how I can have like this duality where I can, be so loving and kind and have grace, but I can also bring judgment and wrath, and I can cut people off in a second. And it's because I learned by fighting my demons. I learned to not walk with people that drain me, that suck my energy force, and then use my energy for negativity. It's so important that we learn this. Like, if you want to be in my energy, that's great. But if you're attached to energy vampires, I'm going to cut you off. I don't even care if you're my soulmate. I'm not putting up with that. I've worked really hard, and my job is to hold this frequency, to be a light, to be a love, to be inspiration. And it's a huge cost to hold this duality because, I'm a human lie detector and I am calculated. So I know if somebody deserves to not be in my life or if they do deserve, support and help and uplifting. I mean, I'll hold your hand through the hardest of times. But if you purposely, intentionally go out to hurt people, I'm not going to have you around me. And we all have to learn how to do this, how to be our own justice and our own judgment, where we accept people, places, and things that help us expand and grow. I stand for transformation, for evolution. The world has been stuck for so long and spiritually, trapped. And, it's now we have to catch up real fast because, we weren't meant to live like that, for the few that were evil, really. The light has to balance with the darkness, and we have to learn how to do that by doing that inner work. And that's what it's all about.